Hello all, it's James Johnson aka Sulphur Blade. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the great houses of Calderia. We're loading up into the game and we're gonna jump back in to where we left off. I believe we had just lost a family member in a marriage that I guess kind of went awry, but we got a spy. So, I guess a consolation prize. Anyway, let's jump in and see where this game takes us today. Okay, we're going to unpause. Appeal delegation. Baron Camilla Catrice has come to your court to ask if you would endorse their claim for the rank of Herald of Goodwill. How should Ina answer them? Herald of Goodwill, huh? Yeah, I don't know. So who are you? Baron Camilla. Okay, so she's a baron, but she's not the head of her household? She is the person. She's got 9 diplomacy. I don't necessarily see that as a herald of goodwill. What determines a herald of goodwill? I would think diplomacy, right? I don't think she's up to the task. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Winning conditions, ranks of Calderia. Captain of logistics. So why do we have a score of 240? Because our count has stood up for us, because our military score does that, our economy does that. Okay, and our vineyard, our freeholders, our farmers give us 21, our masons 7. Okay. Who else are we friendly-ish with? How about the Duchess? Squire. Becoming a squire. Person that... Oh, right. We have that person, Ambar, that needs to become a squire. Anybody in your... over here that would be a suitable mentor? Maybe this guy. But yeah, not completely impressed. I would like to actually send Ambar back to the person she was doing so well with as the squire. So that would be over here. 14, 13, 17, 12. Forgiving, ambitious genius. Or 12, 13, 19, 8. Yeah, you can go back and get squireship under the Zabatas. Suggest that your youth would become a squire for a knight in the other family in order to get military training. This is straight up for military, is it? This will lead to improvement in relations between the two families and will get a bit of insight to the other family's fiefdom. The child will also improve their military skills better under squireship than at home. Okay, well, maybe I want someone who's really actually good militarily. Is that you? No. Okay, maybe not Zapata. How about our neighbors? $11? No, not impressive. Let's go back and check the Duchess again now that we're understanding that it's the military value that matters here. 15 isn't bad. Alright. We could go find a more elite military person in a different court somewhere. But I really want to kind of concentrate where I'm getting my relationship improvements with. Like, my Duchess is a logical person I want to cozy up to. My Count or Countess is a logical person I want to cozy up to. The other Baron in my barony, who's my neighbor, is a logical person I probably want to cozy up to. Courts outside of that realm really aren't. So we're going to go with this Ciro Galan. Suspicious activity. Uh-oh. There is evidence of activity related to causing slander, but Amir Pendragon was not able to find any leads about who gave the order, nor catch the spy that carried it out. What's going on with Geneva? Family member without task. Wait, I thought we lost... Isn't she the one we lost to marriage? Maybe she's not technically married yet, so we still haven't technically lost her. And we do need to find ourselves a bride, don't we? Oh, we did find ourselves a bride, that's right. Wouldn't it be horrible if we ended up... where am I? I'm not here to drag myself in? Okay. Evidently I'm not available. Count Clavina Monte has come to your court to ask you if you would endorse their claim for the rank of Ears of Calderia. Ears, that sounds like someone who's like the court spy master. Sounds like a title for a spy master. And this guy actually has decent spy master skills. So he might actually be worthy of the rank. I might offer to endorse because he is worthy. Yeah, we're gonna endorse them. Request for squireship. Amber Pendragon squireship under the Gallons is being negotiated at the courtyard. While waiting, she is confronted by other squires, and one of them tries to pick a fight. How does the Guardian react? What could go wrong? Idealistic traditions. Command Ambar Pendragon to be calm. Oh, excuse me. So that kind of works against our isolationist tendencies. Accept the challenge is warrior tradition. 15 points of warrior tradition. And we are actually working on a warrior tradition right now, I believe. So this makes sense from the meta standpoint. While waiting, she's gonna. Yeah, one of them tries to pick a fight. Accept the challenge. Affecting the outcome, your military. 10 is not great, but then these are other squires, right? These are other kids. Let's go for it. Ambar Pendragon takes the challenge, grapples with her opponent, and persuades them to surrender quickly. Zero Galan is convinced that it was a show of potential, and Ambar Pendragon is taken in. Ambar Pendragon, +1 military. Ambar Pendragon gains trait Courageous. House Galan, House Pendragon, +11 opinion of family relations. Excellent. Courageous, huh? Nice. She's gonna be a solid addition to the family when she grows up. Alright. Family members without tasks. I am not on that list. Where am I and what am I doing? It says my location is in Camelot. Appeal for rank. Amir will go himself. He's available to go for this. Looks quite capable. Alright, let's go see if our Duchess will support our claim to the title. Appeal delegation. Luna Calamaro. This is not our Duke. This is a different Duke. The rank of Fist of the Empire. That sounds very much like a military title. 16 is decent. However, I have no idea who else is competing for this title. If our own Duke is competing for this title, I would not want to support a candidate against my own Duke or Duchess. Be nice if there was a way that I could see who she's competing against for the title, because that would certainly help me make a more informed decision. However, I think we are going to refuse. She ensures there won't be any bad blood. Okay. Pregnancy. That's interesting. Before we click on that, I want to check something. Ranks of Calderia. Is there a way I can check the other ones to see who's competing for what and what? Doesn't seem to let me. Traditions, winning conditions. So, what's this pregnancy about? Beta Pendragon is pregnant. Excellent. Very good. Great to hear. The family is expanding. The heck is that? Hold on. This doesn't look good. Bandit army. Destination Camelot Saw. Camelot Saw. What, like a Camelot sawmill or something? Is it attacking our infrastructure? It's going after our herdsmen? Your house do not share a feudal bond. Well, we sort of do. Our liege is their vassal. But I guess because we're not our liege, it doesn't consider that we have a bond. Your house do not share a feudal bond. Among your rivals, your standing is the most prominent. How will you make your claim? Pay them to make the negotiations easier. Likeliness to endorse. Try to persuade them to endorse you. Social conflict, social conflict. Let's bribe them. House Kalan gives endorsement to House Pendragon. Losing effect does endorsement is not given. Reward effect gain +1 diplomacy. Okay, 6 competency. Seems to be using a one of those and one of those. Combine to your value of participating units. Bonus against intrigue. Bonus against military. Yes. Bonus against economy. Oh, okay. Can we pick more than that? We can't. Alright, then why wouldn't we? Well, let's confirm. So what do we have here? Query. Yes. That's where Bardo Galan is. 76 health, 3.6 and 2.6. I think we'll start myself there. No. Yes, you're the counselor we need over here. Gonna leave one in reserve for now. Queue up something like that. Queue up that. For now, you can go here. For now, here. Ready. bribe? The hell? Okay, you are the spy person. No, that's me. What can I do? Bargain. For 10 seconds this unit gets enlightened. All nodes connected to this unit get conquered. Joke. When activated, units attract all possible attack to itself for 10 seconds. Everyone, including the unit itself. Everyone, including the unit itself, become invincible. That doesn't sound very useful. What's going on here? Can I send you off the map to have you heal? I want you to bargain, please. Excellent. Can you move? Parlor games? Hadn't we just won? Really? We won! House Galan gives endorsement to House Pendragon, and we gained a diplomacy. Very good. Saw on fire. A group of bandits has marched to Saw, owned by House Pendragon. They've stolen everything they managed to find and set the saw on fire. Workers are unable to continue production until the damage is undone. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a sawmill? Assignment Army. How do we make our own army? Is that a thing? I think it would be. Military? Raise an army? Huh. Units can attack from further away. Weak melee skill. This unit cannot fight properly in melee. Costs. Archer? Peasant militia? How big of an army do we need? No idea. Once we raise it, does it stay raised? I suppose it does. Upkeep. Weak. I wonder if we should have a... Okay. How do we move the army? Well, maybe we haven't raised it yet. Okay. How do I... What is this? Okay, you've got an army out. How do I get my army out? There we go. Right, how did I just do it? Alright, looks like they've been dealt with. Oh, I clicked army. That's how I did it. Now, I guess we send them back home. Payback when arriving home. Crops, materials, gold. Disband. Okay. Well, now we know how to form an army. So the next time we see a bandit troop going through our territory will know to do something about it. We literally let them march on one of our facilities because we didn't understand what we needed to do at the time. But that's okay. It's a learning process. And Nico Pendragon's wife Beta has been acting strange. Sometimes when Aniko wakes up at night, she is not in bed, and she is more quiet than usual. Aniko suspects that she's being unfaithful. Oh, the plot thickens. Wait their relation to you. Wait for her to talk? Follow her? Discuss with her? Wait for her to talk. Beta breaks down crying and admits that there is a courtier that she's been meeting at night. She did it because she was lonely and asked for forgiveness, and Nico feels betrayed but forgives her. Beta Pendragon gains the trait Adulterer. Beta Nico plus 16 apologized. Nico and Beta minus 10 respect. Alright, we're doing well in our rank thing. We have the support of a count, the support of a duke. Let's see if we can get the support of our neighbors. Send a delegation to order to ask the noble house to endorse you on your claim. Huh. Don't like me much. However, I've got good stats for doing any games. And this is probably something I should ask myself. So, let's do it. Marriage, arrange, fail. The wedding between Lord Cyril Salvatore and Lady Geneva Pendragon has been called off. House Salvatore failed to fulfill their responsibilities in arranging and paying for the proceedings. House Pendragon is furious and vows that the incompetence of House Salvatore will be known by all of Calderia and will never be forgotten. Well, now she's an old maid. Speaking of old maid, I'm getting old myself. I still haven't gotten married. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, something doesn't make sense here. Ginebra was like 37, 38 when we started the game. So the game's been going for 4 years? But yet, to get the title takes like a year. I feel like time is distorted here. She seems to be aging too quickly. Your houses do not share a feudal bond. Among your rivals, your standing is the most prominent. How will you make the claim? Either way, there's a social conflict. We're going to pay them. Reward effect. Opponent loses 1 economy? That's a strange reward. Our reward is to debuff the person that we don't necessarily want to debuff. I mean, I don't dislike my neighbor. I don't want to see them lose their economy point. Gives endorsement. Endorsement not given. Competency 3. You're using... I'll just pick one of each. Confirm. He's here. 42 health. 3.3 attack. 2.9 defense. 38 health. 4.6 attack. 3.5 defense. I've got better attack. My health isn't quite as good, but my attack is better. Alright. No, you should not go there. You should probably go on this side of the board for now. Yep, you're gonna go over here. We want you on this side of the board. And I will go there. Here, here, here. Go like that. Ready. Whoa, what just happened? Let's recess? That's pretty bizarre. Okay, you're the confidant. I forget who's better against. My counselor beat that guy? Wow, okay. Florel. Baron. He's a baron. Okay. He wants to be court librarian. Court librarian. I mean, he's got really good military. Wouldn't he be better for some sort of military title? Librarian seems like something that would be more, I don't know, less military. And your other stats aren't all that great. I don't know, Florel. You don't seem worthy of being the court librarian. Sorry. Trade proposal. House Florel wants to initiate a trade with House Pendragon. Eason Florel has arrived at Camelot to propose a trade deal to Aniko. He thinks the deal seems fair for both houses. You sell a cubic butt ton of food. You buy... What is that I'm buying? Wine? So, a whole lot of food for... I'm thinking we're just going to reject this deal. Sorry, but that wasn't a deal in our favor. Now, she's still unmarried. Duchess, Countess, there's a Baron, Count. Okay, there's a few more Barons to choose from here. This one interests me. Who can I marry over here? Ginebra with Mako? I don't want to lose her as a, but I don't have to. So what about this Baron here? Zero. Wait a second. Family relations. Baroness Salvatore, Baron Pendragon. Ciro Salvatore. It seems like I have some sort of relation with this guy already. think that's her old fiance. In a different court. Kind of weird. And Amir is not available to marry for some reason. Somebody declared war on someone. No interest. Marriage is a political affair. A date at the theater. Infatuated. A new child is born. Hold it. Isn't Beta the one who was having adulterous relations with the courtier? Now we have to wonder if this child is a bastard? I guess we don't. I guess... Alright, how are we doing on the rank thing? 169 days left. Seem to be ahead. We have the support of one Baron, one Count, and one Duke. Should we attempt to get any more support from anyone? Viceroy? Let's give it a try. try to get her married again. Goose chase? Ambar is strolling around the town square feeling bored on a Sunday afternoon. She throws small stones onto the walls and is generally an annoyance to passerbys. She bumps into a flock of geese and decides to chase them. While happily chasing the birds, an adult stops Ambar, berating her to leave the poor geese alone. They all give the same points. Ask why I should leave the geese alone. Taunt the adult. Stay talking with the adult. Apologize to the adult. I think we should apologize. Ambar feels guilty and apologizes to the adult for the bad behavior. The merchant looks frustrated but forgives her. Amber runs away from the town square feeling anxious that the adult will tell her parents about it. Ambar Pendragon gained trait worried. Ambar Pendragon gained the trait unconfident. Okay. You apologize, though. You did the right thing. Appeal delegation. Amir has come to the court of Duke Calamaro to make an appeal. Well, it should be Duchess, right? Duchess Calamaro to make an appeal for House Pendragon's claim to the title of Captain of Logistics. Your houses do not share a feudal bond. Among your rivals, your standing is the most prominent. How will you make your claim? Are we going to bribe them? And is spending all this money worth what we're going to get in the long run? I think we're going to persuade them, because persuasion is a diplomacy thing, where bribing them is an economy thing. And I feel, while we're really good at economy, we've got a huge advantage in persuasion, in diplomacy. Reward effect. House Calamaro gives you da-da-da. Reward effect. Gain spy, 2 other fiefdom. House Pendragon gets a faux pas towards House Calamaro for 120 days. If we lose, relations do not change, and if we lose, we don't gain the endorsement. It's not really any risk here. It's all positive for us. Nothing really negative if we lose. She's fairly confident, more confident than the people we've been going up against. But she only has 3 of the advisors, though, so we have a slight edge there. Wait, we can only use 3. Okay, this might end up being a pretty even battle here. 32? So we have a diplomat. Bonus against diplomacy. They have a military, so we need a bonus against military. And they have an intrigue, so we need a bonus against intrigue. Okay. confirm. She doesn't seem to be on the board yet. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And I suppose here. Alright. Ready? Okay, she's doing that, is she? Okay. He's kind of a defensive guy. He initiated combat. Interesting. That works. Okay, who's going where? Who's this and why are they on the board? Good question. Double attack. We win! Alright, we have the endorsement of 2 duchies. That should pretty much, I think, guarantee our claim to the captain of logistics. Won't show me the names of who these other people are. Nope. Ranks of Calderia. A herald has arrived from the capital to deliver a royal invitation to Emir Pendragon. By the grace of the Emperor beyond the sea, the sigil of Pramados, and the bloodline immortal, third of his siblings and fifth of his name, Eloise Palatine the Generous, official honorary title shall be granted for those elected to serve the crown for the time being. Viceroy Dazzle of House Monsbara has departed to the Isle of Orsa to begin preparations for the election of these titles. Emir of House Pendragon is hereby summoned to the Isle of Orsa to represent their house. Emir will begin the journey within weeks. Duke Tosco Calamaro has come to your court to ask if you would endorse their claim for the rank of Fist of the Empire. Oh, really? They're supporting our claim. They are not our duke per se. But then again, our duke isn't really our duke, because we're the vassal of the duke's vassal. But still, we're more that duke's. We more belong to that duke than we belong to this duke. So, but this duke is supporting our claim. We're gonna support their claim, because I don't know what our duke is going for. If our duke is going for Fist, then, well, that's gonna suck, because I don't want to go against our own duke. But our own duke may not be going for the Fist of the Empire title at all. So we will endorse them out of generosity. He invites you to visit Girolva and promises that your generosity will not be forgotten. Okay, so we're establishing some friendliness, if you will, with certain houses. Visiting the Master. Ina wants to improve her people reading skills. After a long search for the right master, Ina has applied for an apprenticeship and is pleased to be getting help to improve her skills. Which area of expertise should she focus on? People reading skills, huh? Ina, you don't exactly have the greatest intrigue rating. You have semi-decent diplomacy, and I suppose being able to read people's body language for diplomatic purposes is useful. What do we got here? Peacemaker tradition, which doesn't really work for us. Schemer tradition, and scholar tradition. Your diplomacy. I'm thinking we're going to go with observing signs and understanding their meaning. Ina focuses deeply on the theory of signs and how to categorize different types of those signs, and the thought that a simple rose can mean multiple different things makes her confused. A rose can mean just a flower, or an act of passion, or even obsession. Ina understands that other ordinary items can be used as secret messages if both parties know the cipher for them. Ina Pendragon gains 1 intrigue. Ina Pendragon loses the trait naive. That's why she went up in subterfuge so much. Gain the trait dissatisfied. Stopped by bandits? Who? Ginebra Pendragon, who's daring, carefree, and benevolent, and getting up there in age. Ginebra Pendragon spots a group of bandits ahead on the road. You suspect you could get away with paying a ransom to the leader of the bandits, but you could also try to sneak past them via smaller pathways. Ginebra pays a large ransom, 25 gold and 25 wine. The wine kind of sucks. The gold isn't such a bad deal. Or compare intrigue. Yeah. I guess we'll be paying a ransom. So I would kind of like to replace that wine we just lost. Who can we trade with? How is our friends over here doing? Oh, what's this? Official visit. We're not able to trade. Oh, here we are. Clicking on the wrong damn stuff. I don't have a lot of wine. Do they produce wine? Daily value of resource production minus consumption includes ongoing trades and taxes. So they do produce a little bit of wine. Livestock, they seem to have a pretty decent shortage on livestock. Preposterous trade suggestion? They seem to not like this. Has more than enough crops. They don't like the crops. What are these buttons here? I can't see what they are. Alright, let's give this a try. It is financially better in our favor, but they evidently need the livestock right now, so... Yeah, let's try to even it up. It's not like we can afford the livestock. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Departure to the Isle of Orsa. I mean, ain't I already on the Isle of Orsa? Where am I going? Marriage proposal. Ginevra and Stro sit across from each other at the private dinner table, their eyes finally focused on each other as they discuss the important matter at hand. They've courted each other and now trying to decide which of them will join the other's family and reside in their fiefdom. Once they have resolved this matter, they will finally become engaged to be married according to the traditions of the house. Pay the wedding expenses. The new marriage will form an alliance between the two houses. Alright, here we go. This didn't go so well for us last time. .63 with a 6.4 attack. She's actually got more health, but her attack is nowhere near as good. Let's not put her anywhere yet. Alright, so we want to push the attack here. But this is a defensive person, so we don't want to necessarily attack the defensive person. We want them to attack us. Damn it. Wait, what about... I can't move you off the board. Okay. Who's our strongest? Go here. Go here. Oh, he's strong. How is he able to move so fast? Well, we gained a spy. I'm actually, I guess, fine with that. Arrange wedding. Geneva and Ciro, 87 days left. Okay. How do I arrange the wedding? Diplomacy. Arrange marriage. Select couple. Wedding costs. Let there be a marriage! Negotiations lead to conflict. Your trade delegation arrives in Karani. Your delegation is led by Artis Pendragon, and Amenitor Zabata welcomes him. After pleasantries have been exchanged, it becomes clear that the different parties have a different idea about how the deal should go, but both are ready to follow up on the original offer. So we want to sell 170 livestock for 100 wine. Seems fair. Negotiations follow. Gain spy to other fiefdom. House Pendragon, minus 20 bad trading manners towards House Sabata. Losing effect, relations do not change. One of all. I only have that many. He's only got 18 health and 12 attack. Interesting. I don't know what these mean. Nope. Yes. Alright, you go. Yeah, something like that. You go here. You go here. What the heck? Repulsive? Not exactly sure what just happened there. It sounded disgusting though. Let's send you into the fight. Go ahead and bargain. Oh, you're supposed to be defensive and you're not defending. Whoa, what? How is he down here and why? Who is this? Sabata? Well, who's... Okay, he's out of here. Let's overwhelm this guy. Lots of winning. Arrival to the Isle of Orsa. Your head of house has arrived at the Isle of Orsa, but must wait for all the other houses to arrive as well. While waiting, Amir has time to get to know the other noble houses better and admire the beautiful gardens of Orsa. Where is he? Oh, down here. Interesting. Independent merchant. One of Ina's servants reports that there is an independent merchant visiting the local market and presenting a list of interesting wares for sale. Ina orders the servant to buy 10 wine for 25 gold, buy 20 materials for 50 gold, take her to the merchant. Fate, diplomacy. Let's go to the merchant. Gains the trait curious. That's it. Oh well. Rank election soon. Wedding. 8 of 10 guests. Uh-oh, we have a bandit army running around. They've just attacked what looks like to be our count's crops. Our count has an army raised. And is in hot pursuit. The day has finally arrived, and the honorary titles of Calderia will be given to the most deserving houses. Before the Viceroy voices her own support, she will hear the endorsement of all the houses for each of the titles. Royal scribes will also hear the accounts of progressions from each house and rank the competitors accordingly. Our house has achieved the following. Each house has done their very best to prove their worthiness for the title they desire, but the Viceroy will now show their support in 3 varying degrees to the house with the most convincing arguments of why their house should receive them. Houses may receive more than 1 degree of support. What is this? Others lose their spies. Everyone else loses their spies. 100 rank points. Receive 100 rank points from the Viceroy. Winner receives resources. Gain 1,000 gold. Okay. They all seem to be using the same 3. So we need good against economy. Good against intrigue. And good against military. What is going on? There's people everywhere. Alright, we got the advantage on 2. A mere Pendragon. Here, I suppose. You have an advantage on 2 over here. I'm going to stick you over here. And we'll stick you over on this side. It's going to be interesting. Hmm. Actually, no, let's go defensive. Oh, I've lost over here. We've got a real strong person on the board still. That's not exactly great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get there. We almost have this. Okay, we got the rank points. Do I have no way to get on this board over here? Oh, bastard. Well, let's get on this board then. Yeah, get over here and fight that guy. This person's far too strong. These two need to knock each other out. I'm just gonna let him win. Everyone else lose their spies. Winner receives resources. Receive 100 rank points from the Viceroy. Well, we got the rank points from the Viceroy, so. We should win this pretty handily. The Viceroy addresses the audience. I am deeply honored by the tenacity and diligence of all the great houses present here today. By the grace of the Emperor, beyond the sea, the sigil of Primatus, and the bloodline of the immortal, third of his sibling and fifth of his name, Elias Palatine the Generous, the time has come to bestow upon you the honorary title of Calderia. Bear them proudly, and may they be respected throughout the land. Amir looks eagerly for their results. The result for House Pendragon is Captain of Logistics. Hoorah! We are the Captain of Logistics. Now to get married. Wedding ceremony. The wedding between Ginebra Pendragon and Ciro Salvatore has begun. As per tradition, both brought a grapevine cutting from their homes to plant side by side. As the grapes mature, a wine will be made from them, and it is said that its tastes will produce the future of the marriage. Okay, that's interesting. A lot of winos in this land, evidently. Okay, we now have a Zero Pendragon. I remember he had good traits and stuff, didn't he? Where is old Zero? He's diligent, egoist, benevolent, and yeah, good traits. I think we should put him in charge of something. The Masons? Adds to city growth. Wait, we didn't have city growth already? Evidently we didn't. Alright, is there a building that's worth building? Stone walls might not be a horrible idea. What's going on in the farmer line? We can't move up to here because we need a keep. In order to get a keep, can we go straight to keep? Oh, that's expensive. What does keep give us? Max population, worker slot, fashion. Okay. Masons. Wage unlock. Maybe we should go quarries. No, material production, work time 207 days. Yeah, alright. Mediator. Genebra Pendragon and Artees Pendragon are not the best of friends. And now they are quarreling again. Both complain about each other to Ciro Pendragon. How should Ciro deal with the situation? So Genebra is complaining to her husband about Artees, and Artees is complaining to Ciro about his wife. And likely his sister. Okay. Act as a mediator. Sow more discord. Try to win Genebra's trust. Try to win Artees' trust. Your diplomacy. Okay, you are going to side with your wife. Ciro patiently listens to Genebra's lengthy rant about Artees Pendragon and shares some confidential information about Artees. The plan works, and Genebra starts to confide in Ciro on other issues too. Genebra and Ciro respect plus 13. Okay. Alright, we're going into... Oh, I need to get myself married. What? No. Didn't I already court somebody? Whatever happened to the girl I courted? Age 57. Yeah, no. Um... 49. Nope, no dice. $49, no dice. Palma, that's who I courted. Wait, she's 51. That can't be. The Palma I courted was 20 years old at the time. Yeah, no. $57, nope. don't think there's going to be anyone our age. Maybe I should check these just in case they have a courtier they're trying to marry off. No, she's nice and young. No. $45, $56. All these old ladies. Imelda. Okay, what court am I at right now? Polemo. You are not Polemo. You're 19. You're a Forteno. Family Polemo is above your feudal hierarchy, but she's not Polemo. She's Forteno. I'm just gonna investigate this. I'm gonna try it. I see what it's saying, but I don't think it realizes that she's not Polemo. And Forteno is a baron. Population. Population has increased to 8. Awesome. That's what we want to hear. Okay, now what is best for city growth? I think it went into farmer. Okay. think that should work. Alright, actually we're going to save it right here. So, in this episode, we managed to rank up to whatever we are, the captain of logistics. What that really does, I don't know, but I guess it gives us some sort of buff. We managed to get Ginevra married finally after how many years of trying, which allowed us to get a decent character in our court, which has helped. That character has helped turbocharge our economy because he's actually a really good character that we could assign to something, and there's a beneficial result of assigning him to that thing. And we're off to try to get ourselves married to a Forteno that's currently in the court of somebody else that's higher rank than Baron. This is kind of a test to see who does that girl belong to. Is she part of the court she's in, and thus they're going to force me to join that family, or are they going to consider her the other family, the Baron's family, and thus, because we're equal rank, we can fight it out. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, I am James Johnson, aka Salford Blade. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If so, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing. And until next time, all. Peace.